What's up, guys? So this is my Cypher one-way guide for Ascent, specifically on defense. So we could start first with A site, then we can move to B. So guys, in A site, specifically on site, there are two to three one-ways that are really good. So one way will be for here. And one way here, and another one from here. But this isn't really as useful as these other two. So the first one way is from here. What you're gonna do is aim the right side of here to this corner over there. And then once it is locked, you just press Q.
This is a nice spot.
It lands. Now this one way, beneficial when you are holding this angle.
Cage triggered.
This is a broken one way, not even a joke. We'll be testing out these one ways later for sure. So this other one way spot will be focused on this left side, okay? But then it's beneficial when you're trying to hold this angle, this specific one way angle. We'll test it later. So how this works is that you're gonna go to this angle here, this corner, yeah. Then you're gonna look at the line that's in between your Cypher cage and your camera. Then line it up with this point, this corner of this rectangle. And then once it's lined up, you just press Q. So it lines up there. And if we were to test it out,
Cage triggered.
it's a full one-way. It's a real one-way. So, really good one-ways over there. So, the next spot for one-way, specifically in arches, is by standing in this corner, you could place a one-way around here. There. So, how this works is that you see that one corner of that line around your health, yeah? So you're going to line up with this second line here. There's one line, there's two lines. You're going to line it up with the left part of the second line. So when you line it up, you just press Q once, boop, it lands. So this one way is beneficial when you are hiding in short. In tree. So start on. Yeah, that's a pure one way. That's a pure one way. Anyone who tries to go through, the only way they could see you is by standing beyond that. So this is a pure one way. So now we will start looking at A short one ways. A short one ways are really strong, especially now that knowing these one ways, Cypher is really good at A. Now I realize Cypher is extremely good at A, just because he could hold so many angles and it's really dangerous. Now let's look at Cypher A short or a tree one ways. Just knowing these one ways already made me realize that Cypher is actually crazy strong at A. He's so strong at A because there's so many one ways that you could hold here. So one way is this allows us to see short. There's a one way for this angle, this specific angle. You could even hold it here, but at least here you have cover, right? So the first one way for a tree is going to this corner here. So to remember this, it's pretty confusing because you're looking at leaves and they all look the same. So you have to use the visual cues that you have. So there are three segments to this tree. So there's this segment over here, separated by a line. This is the first, second, and third. So it's the last segment. You're gonna remember this. Then as you go, always go to the left, and you're gonna see this green patch, right? And if you look closely, there's a small green dot right there. Like right there. Small green dot. You're gonna aim your mouse on it, and then just press Q. Okay. So this is a pure one-way from this angle. This is a pure one-way. They will not see you at all if you hold this angle with that one way. So that's one way for A short. Now you might be wondering, wait, what if they push through? Then here's your second plan. Here's another one-way. Now this one-way is for holding this angle. They will not see you from this angle at all. So the one-way is, you're gonna look at this barrel at the garden, right? You're gonna go to this barrel, go to the corner, and then aim at this thingy over here at the bottom left. So there's this one part and then there's a bottom one. So you're gonna aim at this and then just press Q. Look, wow, that's amazing. So how is this one way?
Cage triggered.
That's free. This is a free shot right here. This is clear, crystal clear. And we'll be testing it in a bit, all of these one ways at A. So those are all the one ways that I know so far at A that are relatively useful on the defending side. So let's go and test all of them.
Cage triggered.
Completely blocked. You are free to shoot. So this is the first angle. So let's test out one way number 2.
Cage triggered.
Not visible at all. Even as far as you go, not visible at all. So let's try for angle number 3.
Cage triggered.
Not visible at all. You are free to dink everyone who tries to pass through here. So let's test it one more time, but a little bit above the platform.
Cage triggered.
You are not visible at this angle. However, they will be. So what if they push this without ducking, right? Because crouching is pretty dangerous in this game. So let's see.
Cage triggered.
Are you visible? Not really. You technically aren't. So that's a pretty free one. Now let's look at B one-ways. Cypher is really good in B. The reason being is that there's a lot of spots that he could place his traps, such as here, or even here. It's trap heaven for Cypher, but it's also one-way heaven for Cypher. So this is one-way lining up here. You see this rock, this one stone. You're gonna aim at that point, yeah, that exact point, and then just let it go. So this one way is good if you're holding this angle. There's a very good angle to hold. Even here, it's a pretty free angle here. However, you're kinda open from there if you're holding this specific angle. The next angle for Cypher is for here. This is a very aggressive angle. This is when you are sure that they're gonna rush B. And you have to do it relatively quick or else you won't be able to set it off fast enough. So you're gonna look at the line in between your camera and your cage, and you go look at the left side of that line. Then you're gonna line it up with this wall here, and also at that point, this specific point, that one, you're gonna line it up together and then just let it go. And
Cage triggered.
that one way, this is a pure one way. So one extra one way that I left out accidentally is one for watching market. This is only to be used on a hard read if you have enough information that your teammates are telling you that they're gonna go through mid to market to B. So what you do is stand in this corner and aim at this. You see how this cord has lines, staple lines, right? You're gonna aim at this line specifically, and then it's actually very easy to hit. Just press Q. It's very easy to hit. You could spam it. You just flick up. It's very easy. So what this will do is that
Cage triggered.
it's a one way. You will see everyone who tries to pass through this way, right? And they really can't do anything about it. If you stand over there, they will not see you at all. So it's relatively free.
Cage triggered.
So let's test out these one-ways with Cypher cameras. So let's test out one-way number 1.
Cage triggered.
Not visible at all. You are free to shoot people down from this angle.
Cage triggered.
Completely invisible. The only thing that you have to be careful with though is if they're able to push through the one-way. Now, if you see someone push through the one-way, holding this angle is not beneficial at all. Because they could just sneak and just dink, double dink you in the head. So make sure that you're able to have good reads on your opponent and you play smart and you'll find success.
Cage triggered.
See nothing. But then you'll see their feet for sure. Thank you for watching this Cypher one-way guide for Ascent. I'm thinking of adding more one-way guides in the future, if ever. But for now, I guess this is enough for Ascent. I mean, I'm not even good at aiming. I'm not even good at this game. Yeah, I'm like diamond, right? Just because of these one-ways. They really carry me so much. This character carries me so hard. So thank you for watching. See you next video, I guess. I don't know, maybe.